My Lords, I thank the Noble Baroness for bringing this timely debate to your Lordship's house, and I look forward to the Noble Baroness Porter's maiden speech. I recently had the privilege of attending the North East Charity Awards, and I wish I could highlight all the inspiring charities and individuals who were featured, but for the sake of time, I will limit myself to two. The North East Young Dads and Lads Project is a support service dedicated to helping young men and fathers play an active and meaningful role in the lives of their children and wider society. They work with them to build a greater sense of self-worth and resilience, reducing social isolation and challenging negative perceptions. And SmartWorks Newcastle helps unemployed women with clothing and coaching into employment, transforming their lives. 69% of clients gain employment within 1 month. My Lords, these are small, local North East charities who understand the needs of their communities, making a tangible impact. It's so often the small charities with personal relationships that can most effectively bring about lasting change in people's lives. My Lords, when it comes to funding, 85% of charitable income in England and Wales goes to just 4% of registered charities, with small charities often struggling to raise the funds they need. I asked my noble friend, the Minister, what steps the government are taking to rebalance charitable funding and ensure that there is adequate investment in smaller charities that possess a deeper understanding of their communities. I must also recognise the work that local churches and faith communities do to serve their communities. In Newcastle, the cathedral plays a vital role in responding to prison leavers, those seeking asylum, those sleeping rough, and those struggling with drug and alcohol misuse within the city. I asked the Minister what steps are the government taking to support the work of faith groups within their communities. My Lords, I expect there will be more to say on this in the forthcoming budget debate, as the Noble Baroness Fraser-Craig-Maddie alluded to in her excellent speech. For now, I welcome the government's recently announced Civil Society Covenant and the emphasis that it places on partnership. So much can be gained from government and civil society working together, but we must also ensure that it is a constructive partnership, as the Noble Baroness mentioned in her opening speech, not one where the work of the voluntary and charity sector becomes a substitute for effective government policy. The value of the community and voluntary sector across the UK cannot be overestimated nor taken for granted. It is the glue that fills in the gaps in our society, and I am glad that this House is recognising this today.